The gift of listening doesn't mean I've got to interrupt my life and give you hours. Oh, it may mean that at some moments, but the gift of listening means that for that moment, for just that moment, I'm in your presence. Will you raise your index finger up? Just get it up in the sky. And start moving it clockwise, like the face of a clock. Will you do that? Get it going like the face of a clock. Keep it going like the face of a clock. Now gently bring it down and look at it. What happened? It's going counterclockwise. When you're paying attention to people, you don't have to look at the bottom line alone, because now you've got a team that's in sync with you. You're open to them, you're listening to them, you're encouraging them, you're appreciating them, and together you're able to accomplish more than any of you ever could doing that just alone.
There is one piece of performance that you can manage and you can impact, and it's the one that it's been my experience in those 400 engagements most people don't do. Catch people doing something right. That's your number one job. Catching people doing something right and rewarding the behavior you want to see more of, as Tom Peters told us.
Leadership isn't something you do. It's someone you become. And when you become that kind of person that really knows how to invest in other people, doesn't take a purchase order, doesn't take a requisition slip, you really don't have to have permission. You can give away things like the gift of openness, where you're not as prejudiced toward people as you might have been in the past, and you're more open to what are they really capable of doing? Who are they? Who is this person I'm leading? Or the gift of time. You know, we all have 1,440 minutes every day. The only thing we have in common is we get to choose how we invest that. I've been blessed to be the lead consultant over the last 30 years in over 400 engagements in large companies, mid-sized companies, small family companies, for the purpose of trying to improve business performance, trying to improve leadership, trying to improve excellence. In those 400 engagements, I've never met a team that was outperforming their manager. In fact, the Society of Human Resource Professionals did a study not long ago. Here's what they discovered. The majority of the people who voluntarily left a job, those people that quit that you didn't want to quit, they said, I did not leave my job, I left my boss. Leadership isn't something you do, it's someone you become. This transformation takes time. For me, he looked at me and he said, you're angry with me, aren't you? Yes, I am. You're mad at me? I said, yes, I am. And he slid a piece of paper across the desk with a pen. He said, can you write down how you feel about me? I said, yes, sir, and I can spell those words. So take a personal inventory for a moment. In your life, if I were to speak to the people you manage and lead, and I were to say, tell me about the notes you've gotten from your manager. Tell me about the times they pointed out what you do well. What would they tell me? That'll be a greater indicator of success and excellence than anything else we could look at. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. We don't often hear the last phrase. The last phrase in that paragraph is, it was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. Foolishness says people don't matter. Foolishness says it's not about you, it's about the team. Foolishness says don't develop a relationship with people. Foolishness says don't tell people what they do well, they'll take advantage of you. That's foolishness. Wisdom is recognizing it starts with me. I have to manage in a way that demonstrates excellence in how I lead people. Wisdom is getting close to you and having a supportive relationship is critical to our job. Wisdom is bringing out the best in you and teaching you how to treat me and respond to others by your strengths. That's where the wisdom lies. So the question becomes, lasting leadership is all about others first. So is it the best of times or is it the worst of times? It's your time.